So grab your supplies. We're going to be doing an OKC Thunder themed painting because they're in the playoffs. They're in round 2. Good luck, Thunder. Anyway, they've got a game tonight, so get your orange and blue on and support the Thunder. But anyway, I have grabbed black, gray, blue, orange, and yellow. So blue, orange, and yellow Thunder colors, black and gray for my background. I also have some glue sticks and some scissors. And then I also have some alcohol markers, but if you have regular markers, that'll work just fine as well. So we are really, really, really excited here in the city, and I thought, why not make a piece of Thunder art? Now, this is going to be similar to a piece of art that I did a couple weeks ago, but I thought, let's change it up a little, and let's kind of do a collage as well. So not only is it going to be a piece of art, but it's also, I mean, a collage is art. But anyway, we're going to be drawing, cutting, gluing into a piece of art. So let's get Instagram going. Come over here, go live. There we go. And let's turn on Do Not Disturb. I should have already done that. There we go. Okay. Now, I thought let's start with the orange. All right. And realistically, I don't really want to use more than probably half. So I am going to fold my paper in half. Okay. So last time I did this project, I did it all on one piece of white paper. OKC, all on one white. But this time we're going to use, like I said, Thunder colors. So we've got orange, blue, and yellow. We're just going to go ahead and cut these guys in half. That way I don't make any of my letters too big. The reason why I want to cut them down is so that they'll all fit on my background papers I was telling you about, the gray and the black, okay? So we're going to start with orange. Now, if I were you, I would start with a pencil because you can erase a pencil. You cannot erase a permanent marker, but I'm going to go permanent marker so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I am going to make this look round, and we want it to be more like a circle and not a oval. Even though an O in OKC is normally oval, we want it to be more like a circle. All right. So once we get our circle how we like it, then we can go ahead and firm that up. Now, if I want to put some shadow on all of my letters, kind of make them look a little bit 3D-ish, what I can do, and you can do this with your marker, is come over here, pick a side, and then you have to stick with that side on all of them. So I'm going to pick right side and bottom to be shaded in. Okay, so we've got right side and bottom. My left side looks a little thick, but that was on accident. Okay, then if we're doing a basketball, we're going to go a little bit of a curve in the middle, more curve, more curve. So it's like backward C, forward C, and smiley C, because we're happy to be Thunder fans. There we go. Now I could dig in here and see if I have a color that might possibly work. Let's see. And we could just add like a little extra shading. Oh yeah, that'll be cool. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and add a little extra shading in here. Go ahead and hit the right side or the underside of these seams in the ball too. There we go. So I haven't been to a Thunder game in so long, but I'll tell you what, it is so loud. when you go and sew just like electric. I mean, they call it Loud City for a reason, but it is electric. Like you just can't help but get into the game and be excited, right? Okay, so here is going to be our O for OKC. Now we're going to do our K in yellow. And what I'm going to do for the K is going to be lightning bolts. Okay, so we're going to do, oh, that's not the one we were just using. Oh no, something is in my eye. Oh, there went all my glue sticks. They all hit the floor. All right, here we go. So we're going to go diagonal, diagonal. Remember, if you're watching me on playback, hit pause anytime you need to. There we go. And then we kick back up. So it's almost like we're doing a zigzag, right? And this actually looks like a Z right here. And then we're going to go all the way down. Okay. Then we're going to come back up and follow the same lines. Okay. And then remember on our O, we hit the right side and the underside with our shadow, right? So right side, right side, right side, and underside. So underside, underside. There we go. So that's a great lightning bolt. Goes along with the whole thunder theme, right? So now how can we turn this into a K? Well, we know we need a diagonal here and we need a diagonal over here, right? So let's pop a diagonal in here and let's get one in here. All right, so now we're looking more kind of K-ish. And if we want to stick with the shading, we're going to go right side. This is almost top side here, so we kind of got to be careful hitting over there. And then underside, and then right side, underside. I love these chisel tips to get nice, bold, thick outlines. This kind of Sharpie right here. Thick Sharpie with a chisel tip is excellent. Okay, and I feel like these lines on the lightning bolt are thicker, so we probably need to go ahead and thicken these ones up. There we go. Clean that up. Okay, now we have our K. So we have our O, we have our K, and then we're going to get into our C. All right. So C, I'm going to go kind of, oh, block letter-ish, but like fun. So our K is pretty big. Our O, maybe I should hold this right here so I know about. We're going to go here, 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 here. Okay. Then let's just kind of kick these out. There. So just kind of funky, right? Just very block letter funky. Okay. Then let's clean this up. Go ahead and firm it up. If you're using pencil, definitely be very sketchy. That way, if you mess up, you can erase, no big deal. That's why I like to do pencil first if I can. But if I did pencil right now, you guys would have no clue what I was doing. You wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, and then we said right side, thicken it up. Underside, thicken it up. Underside, right side, right side. Not here, because that's not an underside. Not here, because that's not a right side. This is a top, but we can go here and we can go here. There. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do, oh, we didn't do, now let me forget, I didn't do any like shading on this one. This says dark yellow. That does not look dark yellow, guys, but it says it is. So go ahead and do right side. Ooh, that's a squeaky guy. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. Right side. There we go. Underside. Right side. Cute. Okay. Maybe here and there. Ooh, yes, that's fun. That's more fun. I like that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Maintaining Justice. I appreciate it. You are so kind. Okay. Okay. And then we got to do the same thing over here. So let's dig in our bucket. See if we can't find, no, y'all can't see it, but, ooh, that one might work good. What do you guys think? Marine blue. I bet that'll be dark. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here's some choices. There's a lot of dark ones, darker ones. Okay, so let's use one of these. This brand is, I don't know. Oakabee. Anyway, I found it on Amazon on sale during their spring sale that they had not too long ago. And I've used lots of different kinds from Amazon. So I just wait for them to go on sale. So again, we're going to go right side, underside. Sorry, guys, this has to be like so, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be squeaky. I'm even being gentle. I think it's because it's running low on ink. This one is. Blue is always a favorite. Like all of my markers literally run out of blue first, then reds. So blues, then reds. And I'll tell you, you can order just a box of blue or like individual colors. So like I can order just blue Crayolas. I can order just red Crayolas, just yellow, whatever I need, which is pretty cool. So I always order extra red and extra blue. There we go. That helps. Okay, so now we have our bold on that too, right? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's put our background paper up. I'm gonna go with black. I love black for a background. I do that a lot. Let me lower that so we're centered here. It's just clean, it's nice. Everything usually pops on top of it. Although white would have worked too, but white just seems like you need to do something to it, you know? Okay, then I was thinking with this, what if we just cut out kind of a cloud shape? I don't know. Because, thunder. I always want to sing that Imagine Dragons songs whenever I say thunder. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. This is a very fluffy cloud. All right, now we got to use lots of glue to get stuff to stay. So we're going to use a lot of glue around the edge. This Amazon glue works fine. Like I have no problem with the Amazon Basics. Whoop! Oh, it just dropped on my shoe. I have no problem with my Amazon Basic glue sticks. I actually really like them. They work just as good as Elmer's and other brands. I always just use a little bit extra, like rub it on there good. Okay, we want to kind of center this ish. There we go. Now, if I was wild, I could like have lightning bolts coming out of this. That could be really fun, actually. Let's just see. Let's just see. Now, if you ever want to make more than one of something, so if you want a whole bunch of something that's the same size, fold it, right? Fold it in half. Then I could fold it. I think I'm going to go thirds. Oops, not quite right. It's always like a test to get it to be in thirds, isn't it? Trial and error. There we go. Okay, so we've got it in thirds. So all I did was fold this guy in half like hamburger, then fold in thirds and in thirds. Took me 2 tries the first time, but I got it. Now we're going to draw that lightning bolt again. So we'll start up here at the top. Okay, we could do something like that, right? That's lightning bolt-ish. Now when I cut this out, yes, it's going to be a little harder because it's like cutting through 6 pieces of paper, but ooh, you know what? I should have done this before I glued my cloud because we kind of want to tuck these up under the cloud, don't we? Maybe it won't be dry yet. Okay, always be so careful with your scissors, especially when you're cutting multiple pieces. Okay, now up here, because we folded it, we've got to kind of snip up here, do some snippety snips. There we go. All right. Now I don't want to see my Sharpie line, so that's going to become the back. So like I was saying, how cheesy would it look if we raise these up and kind of have, you know, how many did we do? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll just kind of have these go in different directions. Now, if we like this, we can totally glue these down. Obviously. Ooh, I got that one good. There's no picking at the edges on this one. Woo! Okay, there's that. Ooh, maybe come over a little. Then we'll come to this corner up here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, cheesy but fine. Why not? Why not, guys? Why not? Just showing our Thunder pride, loud and proud here. Oh, my grandma, oh my gosh, she is the biggest Thunder fan. She used to have season tickets and she watches all their games, every single game. She's got, I don't even know how many Thunder shirts, like loves it. So Grandma, I'm thinking of you on this. All right, there we go. Okay. So we got our lightning bolts. It's electric, right? It's electrifying. Okay, let's see if any of these guys work. This one says deep yellow. So let's just see. Oh wait, we don't. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Okay, we said right side, right side, right side, right. Maybe right here? I think I'm confusing myself a little bit since these are crooked. Right side, underside. Kind of being sloppy right now, aren't I? This marker's not working the best. Should have kept mine from earlier. Underside, underside. Right side, underside. Right side, right side, underside, underside. Ooh, top, 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 top. Okay, so now this one's just going to be underside and rights over here. Oh, don't give out on me. Don't give out on me, little marker. Sorry, guys. This is probably terribly hurting your ears. Okay, we're trying to kind of give them a 3D-ish effect. So we're hitting the right sides and the undersides. Right side. Ooh, that would be like a top. This would be an underside. This would be like a top. This would be... underside right here. Yeah, I think so. Woo. Underside, underside. Might have oopsied that one. Okay, so now our bolts are 3D-ish, right? We got some 3D-ish bolts going on. Awesome. Okay, now, do we have the gray? This is warm gray, but it looks kind of purplish. I guess we could try it. Okay, we want the big broad side. So we're gonna kind of hit the bottoms of these clouds. I don't know how much of the clouds are actually gonna show. I'm thinking not much because I made my letters so big. I have a feeling they're gonna go off the page. Okay, that's probably about it on the clouds. Now we've got to cut out our O and then our K and then our C. Ooh, how fun to hang this like in your window. This would be really cute. You could put it in your car window. You could put it in, I mean, obviously don't obstruct your driving view, but in your house window, like a front window. You could even make this like full size, monster size, like big. That'd be even better. So I'm just kind of snipping and turning, snipping and turning. It's always easier for me to twist the paper around instead of like trying to twist my arm around. Just a thought. And if you're working with kids, like really work with them on how they hold their scissors. A lot of kiddos that come here do not hold their scissors correct. So we have to really work on it. Well, they've built such a habit of holding their scissors incorrect that it's really hard for them to do art holding the scissors the right way. So really work with your kiddos on holding their scissors the right way. You know, thumb on top, fingers on bottom. Fingers go in the big hole, thumb in the little hole. Like you would not even believe how some kids try to hold scissors. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, it's all about to come together, guys. Hang in there. It's all about to come together. You're about to see my vision. Okay. So we've got our O, our K, and our C. Then we're going to kind of plan this out. Like, how do we want it? Obviously, we want the K in the middle. So I think it's cool if the O and the C kind of hang off the page. I think that would be totally fine. So we know we want our O to go here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there to kind of mark my spot. I always put glue on the back of something if I can help it. So that way I know like exactly where it goes. Okay, I'm trying to sort of center it top to bottom. All right. Then we got to get glue on our K. I'm going to try not to squish down the sides of the K just yet until we get our C on there. Okay, so we've got our K. We want it kind of centered. It could be straight. It could be wonky. Okay, but we don't want to glue these down just yet. Okay, now let's get our C. The only bad thing about the Elmer's or the Amazon glue is they gave them clear lids. They look like this. So we're always lid hunting here at the studio. But that's okay. I learned real quick just to keep extras. Keep extra lids. There we go. All right. Then our C goes this way. Our O is hanging off, so I think our C needs to hang off a little. Perfect. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, maybe we need to come down just a smidge. Ooh, not that much. Okay, there we go. Okay, finish gluing down that K. Get our C glued. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in the supplies? Totally forgot to put in the supplies. Oil pastel. So I have this teeny tiny chunk right now, but since we did shadows, I mean, don't you think we should do like some highlights maybe in there since we have our shadows? So if shadows are bottom and right, highlights are left and tops, right? Correct, I mean? So left, top, left, top, left, top, left, 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 top, left, left, top, top. Yes. Maybe that side too. Oh my gosh, I love it, guys. So the reason I did an oil pastel is because they show up really good. You could do like white paint pen if you had that. You could do just white paint. You could try white crayon, but I don't think it would pop quite like this. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cool. So cool. I'm in love. Look how cool this is. Yes. Yes. OKC. This is awesome. I love it. So my kids have been dying to do a Thunder themed project here. So I think we're definitely gonna do this one. So I think they'll just love it. And it just turned out really good. And I think they'll enjoy the process of drawing and cutting and adding the shading and the highlights and the gluing. So anyway, if you miss this, definitely go back, rewatch it. If you make your own version, you have to drop me comments below with pictures, please, please, please. So drop me your pictures below in the comments if you make your own. So definitely go back and watch it. So cool. It's just construction paper, Sharpie, glue, scissors. We did use some alcohol markers, but you know, you can use like regular markers. You can use crayons, whatever you have, use what you got. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and go Thunder. Cheer 'em on tonight. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. And check out my website, artsyheroes.com, please. And like, subscribe, heart, whatever, do the things. Thanks, guys. Bye.